Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about sides of triangles. So last time we did angles, now we're learning about sides. We're doing this so we can analyze the relationships between lengths of triangle sides. You'll know you have it when you can write the range for the third side of a triangle and determine if three lengths make a triangle. So as a quick review, how much do angles in a triangle equal? 180 degrees. You cannot forget that. So today when we learn about sides of a triangle, you could draw all sorts of different triangle sides. We could have an equilateral, we could have a right triangle, anything you want. Or we can have a nice scalene here. That's all different. Make up some sides. So if you add those up, you'd get 18. If we add these up, we get 12. If we add these up, we get 20. Are any of these numbers the same? No, so the sides of a triangle can equal anything. There's any possible combinations for sides of a triangle. So, when I ask you if the sides of a triangle equal 180 degrees, what are you going to say? No, absolutely not. This is never possible, and every year I see students say 180 degrees for the side, and they are wrong. Do not be that student. Alright, so we won't know that all sides equal something specific, but there are two rules we're going to learn about for sides of triangles. So the first one is called the triangle inequality theorem, and it says that the sum, so sum is like the word addition, of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the length of the third side. So if we think about an example, we can use the sides 3, 4, 5. Those make that right triangle up here. And if you pick two of these sides to add together, 3 plus 4, the sum of these two sides, so the sum of two sides, 3 plus 4 is 7. Now we need to check, is the sum bigger than the third side? Is 7 bigger than 5? Yes, it is. I give that a little check mark, so that is good. We can check another combination too. 4 plus 5, if you add those two, gives you 9. Is 9 bigger than 3? Yep. So this shows us that this is a triangle. On the other hand, let's make some non-examples. So I'm going to pick 3, 4, and 10. If we try adding any of those combinations, 3 plus 4, we already said is 7. So is this sum bigger than the third side, which is 10? No, it's not. So that doesn't make a triangle. Another non-example, let's try 3, 4, and 7. So we've already seen that the sum of two sides, 3 and 4, is 7. Well, is this sum bigger than the other side? Is 7 bigger than 7? No, it's not. So what we've learned here is that the sum can't be smaller or the same. It has to be greater. So if we look at this example here with this triangle, we have three sides, and we want to see if this triangle is correct, if it actually is a triangle. So I'm going to pick these two sides here. I add them together to find the sum. So 29 plus 44 is 73. And now I need to see, is 73 bigger than this other side over here? Is 73 bigger than 50? Yes, it is. So this is a triangle. I also could check another combination. So if I want to, I could try like 50 plus 29, and I get 79. Is 79 bigger than 44? Yes, it is. So it doesn't matter which two sides you pick. You can pick any two sides. But I recommend picking the two smallest. But if you pick the two smallest sides, and then that checks out okay, then it's always going to be right. So if you pick two smallest sides, then you're done. You don't have to check the other sides. Alright, that last piece of information that we need to know is the range of the third side. So this situation is when you're given three numbers and you need to just say yes or no if it makes a triangle. If we look at the bottom, the range of the third side, the range means from how small to how big. So if you're given two sides of a triangle, the measure of the third side ranges from the difference of the two numbers, so if you subtract them, to the sum of the two numbers. So then if you add them. So if we look at this example over here, what is the range of the values for the third side? Well, you see here we have two numbers and we don't have that third number. So we find our range by doing what we did over here. First, I find the difference by subtracting, and I get 8. And then I need to find the sum by adding those, and I get 18. So I write my range as the smallest number to x to my biggest number. So this brings me to my point for the inequality signs. The way you're usually going to see this answer is with the smallest number, so the smallest side, or the difference is less than x, the missing side, which is less than the biggest the side could be, or the sum that we just found. So the difference is less than x, which is less than the sum. So if we think about what that means, can the third side actually be 5 plus 13? Can it actually be 18? Or can it actually be 13 minus 5, which is 8? Nope. It must be smaller than 13 plus 5 or bigger than 13 minus 5. So it has to fall in the middle of these numbers. So if I asked you to pick a possible number, we could pick 10. 10 would work. You can't pick 20 because that's on the outside of 18. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you for watching the video.